What's going on, peoples? We are live. Probably not going to be a very long live feed, but we'll see. We'll see. There we go. Better lighting. What's going on, everybody checking in? Hey, Mike Johnson, I don't want to hear that shit today, bro. I don't want to hear that shit. If I'd have titled the video, uh, reading my Bible, you wouldn't even click. So I don't want to hear that shit today. Niggas is motherfucking hypocrites. Straight up. Hypocrites. Don't complain about what you continue to click on. That's my policy going forward. Don't complain about what you continue to click on. I am not coming through my phone, through your phone, to make you click on this video. What am I drinking on? This new beer called Devil's Backbone. Just something new. Somebody recommended it to me. It's like a lager. It's pretty decent. It's pretty decent. I normally like Sam Adams, but they didn't have Sam Adams, so I just got the next best thing, I guess. What's going on, everybody checking in? Wanted to kind of give uh, I guess a follow up from the live feed I did the other day. I don't got no water. Oh well. And kind of give you guys what happened, the update. Actually got the police report emailed to me. I called that next day, which was Friday, got it emailed to me for my records. I also reached out to my lawyer and got some information from my lawyer that I'll share with you guys. I don't care. It's nothing secretive and nothing like that. Um, so yeah, I'll start with the lawyer. Basically, what the lawyer told me was that everybody always want to hit me up when I go live. Basically, what the lawyer told me was that well, not the lawyer, but the tank company. I called the G&D tank company out of Illinois, and I asked them about the tank that I was pulling, 1664, and was given my knowledge. Was well, it was made. I was made aware that the tank was not empty. The tank did have residue in it because they left the placards up there. So again, this whole time I was going off of the word of my boss and I guess his boss, Kirby and Corn, and which is a crazy name, sound like a 1970 cartoon, but whatever. I was told that they would be able to provide the paperwork showing that the trailer had been washed out and purged and all that and was empty. Um, what's going on, Mr. Andrew? Checking in. Um, so basically, I found out that that was a lie. You know, or I'm not gonna say a lie. That was wrong. They were wrong. The trailers did have residue in them. So now I have a court date again, November the 18th. And basically, all I got for my defense is I got a lawyer. I paid $500 for um, a lawyer that specifies in this type of offense. So I'm just hoping that maybe that lawyer got some type of connections, or you know how I go, man. You know the good old boys. So I'm hoping that he's one of the good old boys, and they can make some shit happen. On the golf course or something. I don't know. Um, but yeah, so the two tickets that I have, if you've been under a rock, is the hazmat ticket, which is an environmental ticket, which my understanding it won't really affect anything as far as my driving record. It's more so a criminal charge, I guess, and even that just is crazy just to say. That's two criminal charges I almost had in the last 2 months, where I've gone 28 years without even hinting hinting at a criminal charge. That's crazy. You come to a trucking company for a life changing situation, and goddamn it, if I ain't get one, you know what I'm saying? I came here to make $2,000 a week. I ain't getting number two. They almost got two misdemeanors for my troubles, man. That shit is just that still is still kind of bothering me, man. The shit that whatever. But I'm like, he will dismiss it as long as you pay. It's all about money. That's what I'm hoping, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a fine, even if it's $1,000 fine. Fuck it. Let me set up a payment plan. I have it paid by February. You know what I mean? Once I start making money again through Great Wide, hopefully, knock on wood, that'll be paid off, no problem. But we'll see. So, but like I say, the other one is the moving violation. That's the one that I really care about because that would prevent me from going to Great Wide because it's a moving violation and it would affect my driving record, which might affect my applicant status at Great Wide. But again, I paid $500 for a lawyer. $500 is not a little bit of money. So hopefully this is just something that goes away. But we'll see. So we'll continue to pray on that. You know what I'm saying? And just hope for the best. That court date is going to be on not Monday, but the next Monday after this one. So, excuse me. So yeah, that's all for that. But anyways, in regards to oh yeah, also with that court date, again, right now, Great Wide, I kind of submitted an application to them a couple weeks back just to make sure that I would qualify when I would qualify, and that's when I found out that I would qualify on December the 13th, which is a Friday. So what I will do on the 18th, once after the court date, if anything is added to my record, whether it's the hazmat ticket or the moving violation, what I will do is call Brian that same day or maybe that next day, give it some time to be entered into the system, and get them to rerun the application. So that way, I kind of know if I still it will be still in good standing with Great Wide. You know what I'm saying? Because the way we have set it up, me and my wife, we've paid our bills pretty much until the middle to end of December. You know what I'm saying? And that's as of this weekend. You know what I'm saying? So what'll happen is, with the money she'll make and my YouTube check that I'll get in November, we'll be able to all that we'll be able to just save because everything is already paid. Besides, groceries and gas and shit like that. So either way, whether or not I'll be able to go to Great Wide or not, I still will have a good cushion to figure out the next move. If Great Wide won't be the next move, figure out the plan B, if you will. Which really plan B is just I really don't have one because it's a multitude of things that I can do. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on what company will take me with the driving record. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm hoping again. That's why that November 18th court date is so pivotal. Because my driving record is starting to clear up. A lot of the tickets that I've gotten since I've had my CDL were in 2016. I didn't get any tickets in 2017. All of them from 2016 are now, as of December, will be more than 3 years old. So the only thing that would be on my record for the last 3 years is that speeding ticket that I got last year. So I got tried for in January. So that again, that's another reason why, this court date on the 18th is pivotal because it's the difference between me just having that excessive speeding or me having an excessive speeding and a hazmat ticket or me having an excessive speeding and another moving violation. Because that excessive speeding with the companies that I've talked to, or at least I talked to earlier in the year, it kind of weighs as like 2 tickets because of the it's excessive speeding. I can't even remember, but I think it was more than 15 over. So that just weighs heavier than a regular ticket. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I was doing, 63 and a 55. I was almost at reckless driving speed, which that would have been a reckless driving ticket. That would have been even a bigger no-no because a reckless driving ticket holds on to your record, I believe, 5 years for most companies. But I'm sure somebody will correct me if I'm wrong. Don't ever pay a ticket. Always have a lawyer. Warning is the worst. Yeah, don't ever pay a ticket. Always fight it. I don't care if it's the smallest ticket, parking ticket. Fight that shit. I learned that lesson. Let my mistake. What Be Smooth always say, you can learn a lot from a fool. I was very foolish in that specific situation when dealing with that ticket. But I mean, maybe it was just me being cocky because it was just like, oh fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That'll be one of the things I always regret Well, at least I'll regret for at least another couple years was that ticket. But anyways, so I have got the police report from the PA police, and I'm just gonna read it to you guys so you can see what happened, how it happened, blah blah blah. So you don't think I'm just blowing smoke up your ass. Okay, this is from the South Strabane Township Police Department. They're located at 9 Smith Drive, Washington, PA. So I guess that's that precinct. I was in Washington, PA before I came home. So I guess that's why they decided to call them. Um, they're saying I was located at the Petco parking lot area, which it was like a shopping center. And it had everything. It had a Petco, it had a Sam's Club, it had a Walmart distribution. It was like a big shopping center with a lot of buildings. So I guess that's what they chose. So this was reported at November the 7th, 2019 at 1810, which was 6:10 p.m. So they didn't even report it. They reported it at 6:10 p.m., which is interesting because they knew I was on my way home as of like 9:10 a.m. So that was interesting why they waited so long to do that. But I don't know. It is what it is. It's kind of behind me at this point, but I am going to go and read this. So here we go. 11/7/19. On 11/7/19, SSPD was dispatched to the area of Petco and Trinity Port for a point of a stolen tractor trailer. 911 advised to call in for this information. Upon calling in, I was told that Siobhan Marley of Marley Trucking called from out of state to report that one of the tractor trailers was stolen from the Petco parking lot. I called and talked to Siobhan Marley, who identified herself and her husband, Cornelius Marley, as the owner of Marley Trucking. Siobhan Marley said they had a driver, their employee Jamar Holland, with a company-owned 2019 International ProStar tractor and trailer working on a contract job in Pennsylvania for them. Holland had expressed his frustration, with the company sometime between yesterday and today and had left Pennsylvania with the truck, driving it to his home address in Newport News, Virginia. Siobhan Marley said they have a GPS on the truck showing that it was in fact at Holland's address. Siobhan Marley and her husband, Cornelius Marley, said they had been unable to reach Holland regarding the truck and wanted to report it stolen. Further interview with the Marleys revealed that Holland was driving the truck out of a location in Virginia until September. They're talking about the port. Holland had been authorized to take the truck to his home before, approximately 2 to 3 weeks ago, but was not authorized this time. The Marleys spoke with Newport News Police Department, who said they couldn't do anything unless the vehicle was entered into NCIC as stolen. Next page, I was able to make contact with Holland, who told me that he had quit his job and the owners were mad at him. Holland said the company owners have his home address and keys are in the truck, but he wanted to take his personal belongings out of it. After speaking with both Marleys and Holland numerous times, I was able to work out an agreement for Holland to take the keys to the Marleys and take his personal property from the truck tonight. At 20:49, which is 8:49 p.m., Holland called and reported that he had returned the keys and taken his personal property out of the truck. No further action. There you go. That is the entire. If you follow me on Facebook and Instagram, I've already posted this up there. I'll probably post it in the community section of my YouTube. So if you want to read it for yourself, so be it. If you don't believe me, I don't really care. But that's what it is. So basically, they called 911 and reported the truck stolen as if I was a random person that jumped up on the truck, broke the damn driver window, and just hot wired a semi truck with a hazmat tanker on the back and drove that shit, home. I don't know. The crazy thing to me is that how does someone who has the truck, where he is, the GPS was never cut off on the truck. I just don't understand, I just don't understand how that can be considered stolen. Stolen would be if I would have unplugged the GPS and just drove, wherever, in my opinion. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe maybe I'm looking at this from the wrong angle. You know, they drove. I think what happened was, from their perspective, they drove up on the truck uh, and realized that the truck was locked, but I still had the key with me. You know, so my intentions was, again, I got home at 2 p.m. And I hadn't cleaned the truck off because I had trash on the truck. Anybody who knows, it takes time to clean off a truck. It's not something that you can just do in 30 minutes, especially when this is a truck that you had been living on for damn near, a month and a half, 2 months. You know what I'm saying? Really 6 months, because all my shit was on my original truck. But again, when Landon quit, I had to transfer all that over to the truck I was in, because remember, that truck I was in was technically Landon's truck in the beginning, but my truck got hit by the per year driver. You know what I'm saying? So I had a lot of shit in that truck. You know what I mean? So it wasn't something that I would have just uh, been able to do just like that. So my intention was to park it for that night, and then that next morning, which would have been yesterday morning, I would have went, took all my stuff out, and actually cleaned the truck out. You know what I'm saying? But I guess they were emotional, or they were in their feelings. I don't know, man. I'm not. I really don't care what they was feeling, because at the end of the day, just like the police officer told me when I talked to him on the phone, he said, "Yeah, it's their truck, their key. They gotta, you gotta give that to them when they want, but they have to. What did he say? They have to give you an adequate amount of time to get your personal belongings off the truck." And the way they acted when they pulled up, it was almost like they was trying to, because I was standing outside the truck, and when they pulled up, Tony just hopped up in the truck real quick to get the key, but he didn't realize that my wife was on the truck. So she kind of scared the shit out of him. He jumped back out the truck. So I wonder if they would have even let me get my shit out. I don't know. I'm not here to speculate. It's over with, but it's just, when you think about it, after I calmed down and I just look back on it, man, I still just, I'm not saying that I was without fault. By no means am I saying that. Should I have driven the truck home? Probably not. You know what I'm saying? But really, I didn't have no other way to get my shit home. I just, what I'm saying? They wouldn't have paid for a plane ticket. They won't go help me mail my shit home. I had a lot of stuff on that truck. So I just did the best thing that I thought that I could do, was drive it home. And then I was going to put it somewhere from, and then the other thing is, they don't have a terminal. You know what I'm saying? They don't have a terminal. So their business address, which is 2018. What is it? No, I ain't gonna put that. I ain't gonna do that. Ain't gonna be petty. Ain't gonna be petty. Even though it is on their website, but their business address is the same as their home address. I've already Google mapped it. So, and there's no way I could have driven it. They don't have a lot or anything like that for me to drive to. So really, there really is no procedure, for me to quit. Because I mean, like, let's be honest, and this is the part that gets me, that burns me up a little bit, because what was I really supposed to do is what I would ask the 132 people that's in here. What would I supposed to do in that situation? Packed all my shit up in Pennsylvania and go find the nearest FedEx, or try to take a semi truck's worth of shit on an airplane? You know what I'm saying? So I just don't understand that part. You know what I'm saying? And then, the next thing for me is going to the police before you even made contact with me about the keys. Like, that's the thing that gets me, is like, you never reached out to me and attempted for the keys. You were reaching out to me trying to understand while I was quitting. Cool. But you never said anything about, hey, this is what I need you to do with the keys. But to just go straight to, he stole the truck, go arrest him, that just bothered me, man. That really bothers me, man. But it is what it is at this point, man. I got my check. I did get my check of $1,416 that was paid out on yesterday. So I ain't really got no issue. I got my side of the police report. There were no charges pressed. No handcuffs touched my wrist. So I guess that's a positive, because if they would have, that could have been bad for both parties, for sure. Because I can't tell you what I would have did, man. That shit would have just been, man, to get arrested in your living room in front of your son. Whew, that's a tough one. But anyways, just I'm just trying not to dwell on it, man. Because when I do, I get myself upset because you just can't help but what if? You know what I mean? What if? You know? Hey, it's just what if? That's all I just been saying to myself for the last day and a half. What if? I'm in my house. I'm in my place of comfort. Ain't no telling what them cops would have walked up in here and me doing. You know what I'm saying? I might have had I often leave my gun in various parts of the house. It's not just always upstairs in the bedroom. It could be downstairs on top of the entertainment stand or, in here in the office. You know what I'm saying? So it just, shit could have went left, man. So, let's see. And they weren't honest with you, kind of shady stuff. I would have cleaned up the truck and then dropped it in his driveway. You should have quit after you got home. Why would you tell them you quit as you were driving home? At that point, you were no longer an employee and you weren't authorized to drive the equipment. But at the same time, how do I? But see, I guess that's the problem too, Jason, is because I tried to do it the right way, because that's what I should have. I could have lied. Yo, I got a family emergency at the crib. I got to go right now. Family emergency. And then got home and was like, oh, by the way, I quit. But I didn't want to do that because I thought honesty was the best answer for this situation. Like, yo, this is what's going on. This is how I feel. Boom. I just, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't no sense for me to be childish about it. Like, oh yeah, man, hey man, my uncle died. I gotta go home right now. Right now. Oh, my wife is being robbed at 7-Eleven. I gotta go save her on some, this bullshit you done told companies to quit or to call out. I could have did that easily and made it a much smoother situation. But me being me, trying to be the honorable guy in an unhonorable industry, hey man, I'm just gonna quit and then I'm going home. But it's all good. Get a rental car, put your stuff in a rental, and leave the truck. You know what? Born the trucker, I didn't even think about that. But I don't think I would have been able to get a rental car because I didn't have a credit card on me. I think when you out of town, you can only get a rental car if you have a credit card. I need to get my credit card reactivated. But that's a great answer, actually. I would have been smart. Never quit until you have the last paycheck. Well, I got the last paycheck. See, here's the thing. Here's what my thought process was. Let me explain to you guys my thought process. My thought process was normally he sends out the settlements on Wednesdays. Once that settlement is sent out, um, once that settlement is sent out, it's just like a receipt. Like we guaranteed have to pay you this on this date. And that's what I thought it was. You know what I'm saying? So, which ended up being true because I got my paycheck. Let me see if I can pull this up on my bank account. Even though it's almost out. Oh, you getting too personal. You shouldn't show them your bank account. I don't care, man. Do. Where's it at? Okay, there we go. Let me see. Screenshot. That way I can blank out all the important stuff. Give me 1 second, people. I'm going to show you in just 1 minute. Where is the photos? Bear with me one momento. Here we go. All right. So, bam. Ain't nothing important in there. So as you can see if you can focus on that. Hopefully you can see that. Ooh. There you go. 14-16 on the 8th. So got my check, you know what I mean, which is what the main thing that I was concerned about, because my whole plan was based off of me getting my last check. You know what I mean? So they could have not paid me. It was a possibility, but I was just pretty confident that they were. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's over with now, man. You know what I mean? It happened, um, and it's a lesson. It's multiple lessons actually. You know what I mean? Knowing when to quit while you're ahead. You know, not don't ignore the red flags. Um, don't put your not putting yourself in situations where you can get screwed up like that. You know what I'm saying? It was again, and people would have been in my comments for a month. Like, it was a lot of things that I just deliberately ignored, that was happening, and I just kept on trying to make it work. And me thinking that if I did that, it would lead to something good, because they would look at me as somebody who uh, went through the storm with them, stuck around when shit won't always, rainbows and unicorns, and I would be rewarded for it. You know what I mean? That's the way I was looking at it. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that, man, if I do all this for them, they're gonna take care of me long term. And they actually had told me at one point, like, I was the priority. Out of all the other workers and shit, I was the priority. And I believe that shit. You know what I mean? Which is probably what also fucking me up with all this going on, because it's just like, damn, I thought I was the priority. Like, one disagreement, or I do one thing you don't like, and it's just like, oh man, fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So that just go back to the point, man. Unless you out here working for your own family, don't none of these trucking companies care about you, man. I'm gonna just be honest. When it comes to putting a body in that seat, I'll say 98%. When it comes to putting a body in a seat, and you, they're gonna keep a body in that seat, man. They don't care about you. They don't care about your family. They don't care about what you're going through. None of that. They could screw you over 1,000 times. The minute you screw them over once, they want to be done with you. And it's just kind of crazy. Let's see. Please, sometimes it's better to just turn on the camera and no talk. Evidence. Oh, okay. Too much information, but you don't have to show us. How are you going to learn if you don't provide an example? So what company are you going to now? Got the heat turned up too high. Sweating bullets, bro. You see it, right? That's my wife. She always do that shit. What up, Wayne? You can't be jobless and day drinking. Stick to one. Bro, it's college football. What are you talking about? What the hell? 5 people sitting in the bar right now getting ready to watch the Alabama LSU game in the middle of the day. Don't try to make me out to be that type of person, man. Come on now. Chill. This is what you have. Don't for me in the industry. It's always business. You are the priority. Money is the priority. But your old boss isn't done yet. I would say I'll try to sue you in small claims court for the fuel and use driving home and what he calls damage to the truck. I hope you have pics of truck condition. I made a video when people show you who they are. Believe them. You make $6K and cry about them not paying $250 for a ticket. D Morris, it's more than just about $250, dog. If somebody tell me they're gonna do something, do it. Like, if I'm a driver and I tell you I'm gonna deliver a load and I don't deliver the load, you're gonna be upset. It don't matter about the point, it's just a matter I said I'm gonna do it. So when it comes to a ticket that could affect my driving career, that can affect my status as an employee for any other company, that's a big deal to me. So you just looking at it as $250. I didn't go to them and ask them to pay my lawyer. They came to me. Hey man, we're gonna handle this as a company issue. Okay, fam. You gave me your word. That's what it is then. So it's more than just $250, dog. I paid the lawyer already. The money was nothing. It's just like, with everything else that has been going on with this company, that was just the last straw for me. If, again, like I said on the other live feed, had that been an isolated event, then it would have just been like, okay, whatever, man, I'm gonna pay it. It's cool. Y'all just pay me back later. But on top of everything else that had already been going on, bro, that was just the last straw for me. That was my breaking point. Some of y'all would have quit 3 weeks ago, a week ago, 2 weeks ago. I'm quitting now. And that was what did it for me. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't understand. You get mad at me when I quit a job for a stupid reason. And then when I quit a job for what I feel like is a validated reason, I'm still killed and crucified. So it is what it is, man. But I'm gonna still talk about it because that's just what I do on my channel, man. I just, I got 5,300 subscribers. I'm not gonna please everybody with the things I put out, but guess what? They still gonna click and watch. So that's just where I'm at with it. You make too many emotional decisions. You got to get out of that cycle and make smart decisions. But you young and you will look back and learn from all this. Everything I do is an emotional decision. At least that's what they tell me. That's what's crazy about the whole situation. Like, whatever you do, the minute you make a decision that people don't agree with, it's an emotional decision or it's a stupid decision. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't understand that. Motherfucker, people be lying. It's the principle. Sounds to me as if you thought they would pay it. It's about being 100. That's all I'm saying, man. Career change, Jay. You're way too emotional for trucking business. I disagree, but I'm biased. What do you want me to say? I don't think I'm too emotional. I'm too emotional with fucked up trucking companies. You know what I'm saying? But hey, let me take you 8 hours away from your house and let you sit on your truck for 3 straight days without making no money. Or let me tell you you're gonna make X, Y, and Z and then bring you away from your house and you make not even half of that. Let me see how your emotions will respond doing that. You know what I mean? I don't think I'm emotional at all. I just think that I show the side of it that other people refuse to, the other people ignore. That's all I'm saying. With your regular YouTuber, they don't give you the raw emotion of when shit first happened. The shit happens, they calm down, they think about it, then they do a video. As soon as shit happened, I'm like, oh, record. Maybe that's my greatest weakness or my greatest strength. I don't fucking know. I really don't care. It is what it is. I've been this way since I've been on YouTube. It was your ticket. Yeah, but it was my ticket that I got again through the company, though. They sent us out there knowing that they should have. So again, bro, I had just got my hazmat. They know that. You feel what I'm saying? So I get what you're saying. But again, when your boss come to you and say, hey, look, don't worry about it. We're going to handle it as a company thing. All right. You took my 250. All right, cool, bet. It's over with. And then for me to find out a week before the court date that nobody did nothing, nah, man. If y'all can't see what's wrong in that, then we just gonna have to agree to disagree. That's just how it is. My mind is not gonna be changed about that. It's your life. Fuck these fools. So you rather go 4 weeks no pay over a 250 ticket you could have avoided. See, again, you missing the point, brother. You still looking at this as an isolated event. That's the thing. That's what my biggest thing is. It ain't just about the ticket. It's about everything that happened before the ticket as well. I was turning blind eyes to a lot of shit with this company. My pay getting messed up for 3 weeks straight. You know what I'm saying? Promises that won't coming through. It was a lot of bullshit going on with this company. And then the ticket situation happened. That was the cherry on top, dog. Now, if I had been making $2,000 a week, or even if I had been making $6,000 a month, and I wouldn't have been sitting or whatever, cool. But with everything that's been going on top of that, nah, bro, I can't get with that. And if you can't see that, I don't know what to tell you, man. Everyone's their own opinions. Everybody's a critic to everyone but themselves. That's a big fact. Exactly. My if I was out here driving around like cool, I bet, and if I wouldn't have called and checked on that lawyer, man, whatever. Y'all funny. So at the end of the day, man, I ain't mad at nobody on this comment thread. People gonna have their opinions. People gonna believe what they believe, but it's just a matter of you as a person and what principles are important to you. You understand what I'm saying? It's about the things that the things that I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Like we all live by different codes. You know what I'm saying? Like we all live by different codes, man. Been following you since you trucking career. I give my hats off to your wife for holding everything down. So I don't know if you're trying to be funny or not, but I'm gonna just let that rock. I'm gonna let that rock. How little people know. Man, no man. My wife just started making money this year. You do realize that, right? Oh, okay. Just checking. But it's cool. Hey, man. You can talk about me all you want. You still here. You good, bro. Keep doing. Keep your head up. They love to kick you. Well, they always do, man. Period. But they still here. Still watch. At the end of the day, man, like here be my thing. This was crazy to me. I don't never come up here trying to. You've never heard me call myself perfect. You've never heard me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll be the first one to tell you I'm trying to figure this shit out. You feel what I'm saying? I'm just the dumbass that put it on the internet. You see what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. People don't keep watching losers. You feel what I'm saying? There's 138 people in here for a reason. One, because they love drama. And they think that this is a train wreck for me. I don't look at it like that. I'm always gonna believe that I'm exactly where I need to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, see that right there? That's another faggot right there. Focused on my physical appearance, bro. You still here, bro? Landstar Plan B about to be in effect, right? CRST is going to be my first company. Is that a good way to get into truck driving? If you just go there and get your CDL and leave, I believe that's a good move. Your boss been lying to you from day one, starting with allowing you to pull a tanker, placards on it, saying it was washed out when we knew it wasn't. Hey man, that's all I'm saying, dog. That's all I'm saying, man. But and the funny thing is, like, to them, you supposed to be perfect. Man, that's what it is, man. I guess that's what it is, man. I would love to see other people's lives and situations, but it's all good, man. That's what they say. Factory work seemed more of a fit for you instead of trucking. You gave too much going on inside for trucking. Huh? You gave too much going on inside for trucking. I don't know what that means. Like little things materialize before you start looking down on other people. Who am I looking down on, bro? And see, here's the crazy thing. Like, never mind. Ain't gonna go there. Ain't gonna go there. What's your thoughts on therapy, Jay? Do you feel it's beneficial? Would you ever go respectfully? I don't think so. Yeah, I ain't nobody paying Carissa no mind, man. I mean, her nigga probably somewhere cheating on her or some shit like that. I don't know. But anyways, I don't know what I feel about therapy. I've thought about going, but then I got enough people that I talk to on a regular basis that I think for me, my biggest thing is, and I think that's kind of why my social media is the way it is I just like to express myself. You feel what I'm saying? And I think that people think that me expressing myself just looks crazy, or he's a train wreck, he's an idiot, he don't know what he's doing. But I know a lot of times for me, as long as I can talk about it, because social media is therapeutic to me, for me. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I just like to talk about shit. Some people got journals. Some people go to therapists. I like to hit record and just talk. I'm not always gonna be right. I'm not always gonna be intelligent. I'm not always gonna. That's why I think my channel was so unique to everybody else's, because you never know what you're gonna get with me. You know what I mean? I might come up here cussing people out, going in on people in the comments. I might come up here asking for people to pray for me. I know my faults, man. You feel what I'm saying? So once you are comfortable with your faults and you comfortable with your imperfections, can't nobody really use them against you. And so me being comfortable with my downs and my imperfections, I'll come up here and just talk. You see what I'm saying? And just put it all out there. And some people be looking at me like I'm crazy. You know what I'm saying? Some people just can't understand my thought process. You see what I'm saying? So, but I'm always honest. You know, I'm not up here trying to lie. I'm not out here, oh, the LSU game about to start. Oh, Penn State lost to Minnesota. That's fucking crazy. But but yeah, that's what it real honestly is. You know, I'll admit I have my emotional moments. You know, some days I might look at Al Smith channel and I'll be pissed off at him. Some days I watch it and I'll be sitting there laughing with him. You know what I'm saying? So again, I never boast to be no perfect, well put together, mentally stable. I think I'm mentally stable. I ain't gonna go that far. But that's just what it is, man. Whether it's on the internet or not, everybody talking about somebody. That's just the way of the world. I've just given people a public platform on this YouTube platform to talk about me. Some people choose to do it through videos, some do it through fake accounts in the comment section, but that's all that is. You know, would these same people do this in my face in public? I doubt it. Because just like OG Ricky told y'all on that live feed, when Buddy called my name and the truck stopped and walked up on me, you know, he knew what it was. He saw my demeanor. I ain't no thug, thizzle, ain't none of that, but I'm going to defend myself at all times, period. You think I'm 400 pounds and just going to get my ass beat by a nigga that's 220? Come on, man, stop it. You know what I mean? So I don't try to be anything but myself. I've heard people call me trying to be like D-Rod, trying to be like Trucker Brown, trying to be like LaShawn, the Wright brother, Big Cat. I've heard all that shit, man. I'm just trying to be me, cause period. If I replicate some of their qualities or some of their faults, then so be it. I mean, everybody at some point in time has the same quality as another person. I mean, there's a billion people on earth. I think a couple of us might do the same shit every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? But I don't let that stop me. I don't let that discourage me. At least I try not to 90% of the time. And I just keep doing me. That's what it come down to, man. That's all this channel is. You know what I mean? And hopefully, my prayer is that 10 years from now, I'll be able to look at these videos and be like, damn, man, I done came a ways, Or my son grows up and watch my channels like, man, you know what? Dad went through a lot of shit, but he didn't give up. People talked a lot of shit about Dad. He didn't give up. He didn't quit. You see what I'm saying? So, man, I'll tell you what, man. 4 years ago, I look where I was at in 2015. And man, oh man, I look where I'm at now. I'm not that bad, man. You feel what I'm saying? Being in the position, even though I don't have as much money in my I have in my possession as I would like, I'm about to go the next 4 or 5 weeks without working. And my bills are paid right now to the middle of December. In the next couple of weeks, they'll be paid into January. So I know people who quit and they behind 3 months already. You see what I'm saying? So, this is who I am. If you don't like it, don't click. That's all I can tell you. But don't click and complain. Good God almighty, man. Y'all just look like you talking to a wall a lot of times. But it is what it is, man. I'm gonna get it together eventually. You can only fail but so many times. You can't help but be right, wrong, the wrong. You know what I'm saying? You get it right mistakenly. Get this shit right accidentally. You know what I mean? But nah, man, that's just. I'm not gonna quit. Not gonna quit. Not gonna give up. We just gonna start over again, and again and again and again and again. And a lot of these owner operators and fleet owners out here, a lot of people care about the destination. A lot of people care about the ending, but don't nobody want to see the journey. Don't nobody want to see the process. You see what I'm saying? This is just my process. Period. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Let me read some of these comments. Uh, duh, duh, duh. And you're always gonna be sweating as long as I'm fat. Every critical opinion about your answer is not hating. Most people on your channel trying to see you win. I was gonna see you win, but your decision making is the biggest downfall. If you understand criticism, even if it's respectful. Y'all be surprised how much criticism I listen to. You be surprised how many conversations I've had in my Facebook or Instagram DM. Y'all just assume that, like, you got to understand, like, and this is not, no, this ain't, I can't even say it's fussy because I'm a small YouTube compared to most. So 5,300 subscribers. And you get mad because I don't listen to your one specific opinion. But I got 50 of those I'm going through. And when I'm going through them comment sections, I got 100 comments that I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I might miss yours one day. I apologize. It's cats that I didn't, went back and forth up here, thought they was a troll. Once I had a back and forth with them, I just realized they was an asshole. You know what I mean? They meant good, but they just, some people are just assholes. So they just don't know how to talk to people. You feel what I'm saying? So, thank you again. Who was this? Oh, that's Carissa justifying her. Okay, cool. Yay. Yeah, you came along. Never forget that fact. That's good. So wondering about what others think about you. That's what YouTube's about. You're going to be able to go back to the other job you would. I hope so. Can I direct a message to you about some questions? Find me on Facebook, Instagram. Never respond because I had to. Yep, sure thing. Wait, what happened? No one's mad though. I thought I had problems when I fell asleep and drove my truck off the road, but after hearing your stories, I don't feel bad. Hey man, glad I could make you feel better. That's a content. I guess, man, it ain't nothing personal. I don't got nothing personal. Hey, look, man, let me explain something to y'all right quick, bro. With all the real life problems I got going on, most of these people on the internet, man, I may vent to y'all, but as soon as this shit go off, I am not losing no sleep over none of y'all, I promise you. I'll come up here on the live feed and do it because it's fun for the people to watch me go off, or, it may feel good in that moment in time. Like Carissa, I done already forgot about her from 5 minutes ago, what she said, smart or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is, man. It's just when you in the live feed, you know what I'm saying? You just, okay, you single in on this person. Okay, boom, single on that person. That's what the live feed is for, to have an interaction. That don't mean that I'm going to go like, oh, be like 2 hours from now, I'm not going to be sitting there like, God damn it, Carissa, why the fuck she say that? Nah, man, it ain't like that. It's just you in the moment right now. This is what the live feed is for, to have an interaction. Just because it's an interaction that you may not like, I can't do nothing about that. You caught me at the mood that I'm in and said what you said at the time that I was in that mood. So therefore, I got the reaction that you got at the time I was in that mood when you said what you said. Simple. How is the new Call of Duty? I ain't played it yet, man. I need to go download it. Ain't this just like Groundhog Day to you, bro? I don't understand that. He lost me with that one. Example, people trying to push their ideology on. Absolutely, man. Nobody's mad because you won't listen. We just see you making the same mistakes over and over again. Same mistakes. Let me see. Let me analyze that. Have I made the same mistakes over and over again? Maybe. I'll give you that. But doesn't everybody? Or doesn't most people? Let me think of the people I know in my life. Yep. Seems pretty normal to me. And that's what be so funny is like I'm not out here doing nothing like out of the random, like, oh, he's just so out of bro. When you look at like yo, if you knew some of my peers, man, it's just like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not that bad off, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that bad off, man. Yeah, I've made some of the same mistakes, you know. Once you get burnt, you know, enough, you'll eventually stop touching that stove. But, you know, maybe I just haven't been, well, maybe this time I think I just got burnt enough because that whole calling the police thing, man. I never in a million billion years would have thought that a trucking job would lead to jail. Like, Jesus Christ, I'm out here trying to do it the right damn way. And they trying to throw me in the cage, man. That shit is crazy. I go down the street, sell a half right now, and never mind. Sorry, just got off track. Man, that was funny. That's funny, Ray D. And that's the other thing too. I'll sit here and I'll go back and forth with the disagreeers. Some of these YouTubers block, block. Hell, I'm blocked from some channels right now, from some of your favorite YouTubers, like Trucker Brown. He got me blocked. Yeah, I don't be blocked. Like I block trolls. You feel what I'm saying? Like I block like idiots. But people who actually have a valid point that they can argue, I may ignore you from time to time, but you know what I'm saying? I don't block you. But when you start getting disrespectful and you start going left from the point of whatever the video is or whatever, but you know, that's what you know what I mean? So what did I say it to me? I made one same mistake. Who hasn't made the same mistake? I know I have. You know these people are perfect though. Yeah, man, you know. Straight up. Why would we be on his YouTube page talking about our careers? Yeah, because you damn sure ain't on your own. So, what time is it? What? It is 3:30, folks. I'm about to go watch this Alabama game. Alabama LSU. I think LSU gonna win. I really do. I think they're the more better balanced team. And Tua Tagovailoa, how the fuck you say his name? I don't think he's gonna be 100% healthy, even if he does play. So I got LSU by 2 touchdowns. Yeah, I'm gonna take Alabama. I'm gonna take LSU 35, Alabama 21. Yeah, that's what I got. LSU 35, Alabama 21. Yeah, ain't taking no bets though. So, yeah, you've been in the song long enough. Okay. Oh, a fat person sweating. Oh, that's so original. Oh, these jokes. I tell you, man, you guys should go do the funny bone or something, man. Woo-hoo. Fucking losers. Anyways, as always, man, you know what it is. Stay safe, stay positive, stay productive, man. God, family, trucking. As always, take care of your hustle, and your hustle take care of you. Like, because it's obviously taking care of these people in the comments that's talking all these shit, because all these people must be millionaire truckers and ain't never made a bad decision in their life. And man, oh man, I hope I get like y'all one day. Bunch of fucking, never mind, I'm gone.